Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and we're here to talk to you today about items that are prohibited on a cruise ship. So, Jenny, I know for first-time cruisers and maybe some seasoned cruisers, you may not realize all of the different things that you are not allowed to take on a cruise ship. The list is extensive.
It is.
Can you think of anything before you cruised the first time that you wanted to take that you just, when you started to get ready, you realized you couldn't take it with you?
My iron.
Like your clothing iron, right? Yeah, so a lot of times when we travel, we will make sure the hotel has an iron, or we just have a small iron that we take with us. And that was going to be the case for cruising, but we did do a little research before our cruise, which we recommend for everybody. And yeah, sure enough, on the list, you can't take a clothing iron on a cruise.
Or a steamer.
Yeah, or a steamer. Yeah, so there's going to be a common theme in some of these items. Anything with a heating element that may be potentially a fire hazard, the cruise line restricts you from taking that. But they do make some sort of accommodation on ships that have like a laundry room.
Right.
They usually have an iron in it.
Yeah, with an iron board.
With an iron
They
board.
make it very easy for you.
So, Jenny, what's something else that's not allowed to be, what's prohibited on the cruise line?
You can't bring your own coffee maker. And I love coffee.
Yeah.
You love coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, so I know they make those small, like single cup, 2-cup Keurig. It would fit right in the carry-on. But
Oh, absolutely.
Can't bring it.
Can't. It has a heating element.
You know what else you can't bring?
What?
Weapons.
What?
It seems obvious, right? You can't bring weapons. You can't bring imitation weapons. You can't bring ammunition. You can't bring 100 rounds. But the exception is you can bring a knife. Now, the blade on the knife has to be less than 4 inches, but you are allowed to bring, I guess, your pocket knife. So it's weird. No weapons, no imitation weapons, but you can bring a blade that's shorter than 4 inches. But yeah, and they're checking for that in security. So don't be the guy in line that forgot to take his pistol out, because you will get delayed getting on a cruise ship.
You know what else we can't take, Tony? Candles and incense.
Oh, that sounds romantic.
It does.
But you can't have it.
No, because it has open flame.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and the incense has, when you burn
It's
it.
burning. So what do we do? You do like fake candles, right?
Yeah, I bring little plastic fake candles that have like the little glister,
Like the LED?
That battery operated. And then I just get room spray.
Yeah, still pretty romantic.
Yeah.
You know what else you can't bring?
What?
Fireworks.
No explosives?
I know. Wouldn't it be fun to have like some sparklers out on the deck, or maybe some bottle rockets? Again, it seems like it would make sense that you can't bring explosive devices
Bam!
on a cruise ship, but yeah.
Why not?
Just for all you folks that like to celebrate the 4th of July with some roadside fireworks, can't take them on a cruise ship.
No. Guess what else you can't bring, Tony?
What?
You can't bring little heating pads. What are we going to do if I get cold?
No electric blanket either?
No electric blankets!
I guess you're going to put your cold feet on me until they warm up.
Absolutely, I'm going to do that. Because they prohibit me from bringing those things.
Again, it's the heating element. And I know there's a lot of people that have a pretty strong heating pad regimen where they sit on the heating pad every night. And so just be aware if that's kind of what you do, they're going to pull that heating pad out of your bag and not let you take it on. So beware.
What else do they not allow, Tony?
They don't allow, those hoverboards, those 2-wheel things that you see everybody falling down on videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
No hoverboards, no electric scooters, no electric skateboards, and no Segways.
Oh, that's too bad. I was going to surprise you on the next cruise with one.
Really? Well, that would be nice. You can surprise me at home with an electronic skateboard. No, I'm too old to be riding a skateboard. What are we talking about here? But yeah, so if you're tempted to throw your little hoverboard in your bag, they're not going to let you bring it on board. I could imagine a bad scenario there where you're on the deck and that thing shoots out from you and goes right overboard.
That would be horrible.
No hoverboard on board the cruise ship.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Whaty?
Let me ask you this.
What?
What if the pools are crowded? And I just want to soak my feet in the $8 inflatable pool I bought at Walmart. Can I bring that on board?
No, you cannot. Because guess what? You're not allowed to bring on kids' inflatable little pools. So you know what that also means? You cannot ask for like 5 buckets of ice to put your beer in.
You can't ask for 5 buckets of ice?
Well, you can, but you can't put them in the kids' pool.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And make it like
cooler.
A little cooler.
Yeah, that brings up a good point. That I never even thought about that. Maybe this summer we're getting a kids pool to fill up with ice to make it a beer cooler. What do you think?
No.
You know what you can't bring? You can't bring a large cooler. Talking about coolers, most of the cruise lines have some sort of size limitation on the cooler that you can bring in. Make sure you check the websites to see what. But you can't. Those ones with the wheels that you ride around on that you can fit a keg in, can't bring it on board.
No. Can't.
Jenny, what about this?
What?
What if I live in a state where they sell marijuana? Can I bring drugs or weed? Can I bring the weed? That's how hip we are. Can I bring the weed on board, Jenny?
That Mary Jane.
Yeah. How about that?
No illegal drugs.
Even if I live in a state where it's legal?
Yeah, don't even try. Don't even try to bring it back on board if you're, wherever from the port. They will not allow you on that ship, and you may spend some time in jail.
Yeah, when we returned from, every cruise that we've returned from, Homeland Security polices the cruise terminals, and they do it with dogs. And so I'm assuming those dogs are trained to smell drugs and other things. So, I know there's recreational users out there that need to have it. You're not supposed to. So, beware.
Just be mindful.
Be mindful that it's against the rules, prohibited. Just follow the rules, people.
Follow the rules.
Follow the rules. Cool thing. It's not cool. You can't bring drugs on board, but at least you can get liquored up. You can bring your own liquor, right, Jenny?
Just a certain amount.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Usually it's just one bottle, like the 750 mLs that you're allowed to bring on. Like a bottle of wine or...
Oh, no hard liquor?
No, you should definitely check the rules.
Yeah, so, most of the cruise lines will allow each adult of legal drinking age to bring some sort of wine, but I don't know of a cruise line that allows you to bring on hard liquor.
What about in your shampoo bottle?
I don't think they're for it. I don't even think they have to roll the 20-sided dice from Cruise Wars to say they are against you sneaking liquor on board.
Follow the rules, people.
Follow the rules, people. No alcohol on board. You know what else you can't bring, Jenny?
What?
You can't bring your surfboard. You can't bring a canoe.
A canoe?
You can't bring a kayak. You can't...
A kayak? I can't even carry on all my suitcases.
I don't know how you would do that, but it is listed as a prohibited item. So sometimes you'll go places where you need a surfboard or a paddleboard or a canoe or a kayak. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to rent those at the location. So just so you know, you can't bring those on board.
Do you see this? It's an X. It means, do not bring it!
Do not bring it. What else, Jenny? What else can you not bring on a cruise ship?
You cannot bring your pet.
Aw.
Unless... it's a service or a service dog.
Yeah, service animal, yeah. So, and you have to get that service animal approved by customer service prior to embarking on your cruise. You can't hide Fluffy in your suitcase and then let him pop out when the ship is underway. But yeah, there are some people out there that need service animals. Those are allowed, but you can't bring your extended puppy family or cat family or hamster family or whatever pet you have. You can't bring it on board. So. Got to get somebody to watch the pet for you.
Yeah, so we had that little baby lady.
Oh, lady.
Miss her, she is gone, but...
she'd be a great cruiser.
Well, I was just going to say, no, she would. I would be so afraid that she would fall off the side of the ship.
She's smart.
She would have loved it,
Put her on a leash. She'd love the wind.
Yeah.
But, kind of related, especially for cat people, you're not allowed to bring a laser pointer.
What? I can't be standing up on the atrium on the 7th floor and just pointing at everybody? That would be so cool.
Yeah, and I think it's tied to being able to give away the position of the ship. You also can't bring an emergency positioning beacon.
Wow.
And so I guess
that's pirates.
Yeah, to prevent piracy. You can't
That's right.
You can't have a way to signal pirates, which is so no laser pointer and no emergency positioning thing. So it's pretty wild stuff.
But what about all the lights on the ship? Oh, are you saying like pointers you can write messages? Is that what you're saying?
Well, even like a laser pointer, they'll go afar. If it's strong enough, you can just point a light somewhere and kind of give away the position. But yeah, I mean, of course the ship's lit up, but maybe during the day, a laser would come up during the day, and you could give away the position of the ship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotta look out for pirates. on the high seas. All right, Jenny. Well, I think that's been several items that are prohibited. I don't know if that is information that you knew, but hopefully it's information that you can use when you're planning.
Hold up!
What?
We have another thing on our list.
What?
Are you ready?
Yes.
There's no handcuffs allowed. What are we going to do?
I guess we're not going to take handcuffs. I actually did some research. I know why there are no handcuffs allowed. If you noticed during the Titanic disaster, Jack was handcuffed to a pipe low in the ship, and it prevented him from exiting the ship and being reunited with Rose, only to be pushed off of a board later.
Kind of like the lobster roll.
That's a deep cut, folks. If you don't know what the lobster roll is, if you're new to Lido Loca, go find the video that said she almost killed me in Key West. I thought it had gone to rest, but back to history.
I had gelato.
Back to history. Back to history. On the Titanic, handcuffs were used in a way that prevented Jack from being able to exit the ship. So I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. No handcuffs on the ship.
No handcuffs.
All right, guys. Were any of those things on your list that all of a sudden you have to figure out a different way to pack because you can't take your iron or a candle or something like that? Leave a comment below. Let us know what some of your favorite things on the list were that are prohibited. And if you like this video, like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. Follow us on social media and all the places you can. All the descriptions are in the link below. And I guess, Jenny, until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.